makes a writing fellow? And I think for us the key part was that we had these weekly meetings in which we had at the beginning workshops, at the beginning things that made us apply different kinds of doing informal writing, and also the possibility to have their exchange of ideas, to comment on team projects, and also to get opinions and feedback about the work that we were developing. So writing fellows are not a magical creation. Writing fellows result from collaboration and from work.
As a first-year writing fellow, I've learned so much about what is a good writing assignment. As a student, I've always been concerned with just completing them. And as a faculty member, it's been more about assessing, hopefully creatively, but assessing if students are getting the ideas. As a first-year fellow, I've learned to look at writing as a tool for learning, and I've learned to take a deeper look at what is this assignment doing for the faculty member and the students. Collaboration is really important. What I do with faculty members is I sit down at their computer and we begin by just brainstorming. On the computer we write about what do we want students to do in this assignment, what are the goals, what's the purpose of this assignment, and then we just start mapping it out together.
My experience working with a writing fellow was very positive. The first young lady I worked with was very encouraging. She had taught me just write. She used to say, "Charlie, just write. We'll revise later." And that was a very important component to me, bringing that into the classroom and teaching that to the students. Just write. And you know, with the active revision, that would really be a big help as far as teaching the student to write. As far as working with other writing fellows, I'm currently working with one now who is very energetic and gives me a lot of good ideas and shows me how to go about incorporating writing into the allied health profession. He's very positive.
Basically, the formal writing for this semester is to write about 3 pathologies and demonstrate how these affect the patient, what modalities can be used to diagnose the patient, which may include X-rays, CT, MRIs, PET scans. We also have to include technical factors, what we might use on the patient to help the doctors diagnose these patients.
The main point I would like to stress is that I think that helping them become better writers in Spanish will help them become better writers in English. That's what they have told me. That's their own experience, and I have been able to see that transition with some students that took courses in Spanish and then courses in English, which I happen to be in both, and I saw that there was an improvement once they learn what writing is about in a very basic way, like how to put together a coherent paragraph, how to order their ideas and put them into writing. I think that's a knowledge that transfers to any language.
fellow was to our Reading Across the Curriculum program. The WAC initiative in Hostos encourages and emphasizes the contribution of reading to successful writing. So I developed materials that integrate reading activities and writing activities that are now being put together into a booklet that the students at Hostos can use in their classes as a preparation for the ACT exam, and also as a general practice of writing. Also, our website encourages and illustrates the importance.
Some of my favorite duties as a writing fellow have been maintaining the website and laying out our newsletter. I think both of these are very important for publicizing what we do here at Hostos. The website is actually getting quite a few hits this year. I know professors go to this site. There are materials on the site for them to help develop WI courses. There are sample syllabi. We have a checklist on the website so that they can determine if they have all their materials ready for a WI course to go through the curriculum committee. Our newsletter has also been a good avenue for the writing fellows to explain what we do here at Hostos. And I do know that the professors here look at the newsletter and they consider it very highly.
So what did I get from this fellowship in the end? And it was a lot of things that I can say. First of all, it was a possibility of learning and creating. It was also the inspiration to find in my own writing the way to do writing as art and writing as science, to find my own voice writing in political science. And it was also the possibility of reinventing myself as a teacher. I had knowledge since a course of media that I thought I had more technological elements in my classroom. With all the writing examples, I really think that I can be a better teacher than ever before I was.